Hey, I figured I'd share some information about using MIDI controllers to control MIDI synths. Um, sound. So this is Pigments. One thing I like about what Arturia does with their software, as far as controlling their software through MIDI, is when you set up MIDI notes to control different parameters. If you notice, they actually give you a channel where you can set a different MIDI channel for different parameters that you control. Why is that important? Well, of course, you know that MIDI only has 127 different not channels, but different CC numbers that you can use. So, well, I mean, 127 is a lot, but the thing is, you can't use all those numbers. Like, let's say number 11 is used for expression pedal, and number 7 is used for volume control. So some of them are already taken. But the thing is, like, if you have, like, let's say a filter like this, right? You'd have to put each one of these filters, and this has three different envelope filters, right? So each one of these would have to take up different MIDI note numbers, which would eat up your 128 so quick. Actually, 127, sorry. It would eat them up so quick. But the fact that you can actually select channels on these things makes it so that you can use the same MIDI note numbers to control a lot of different parameters by using different channels. So this is my trusty C4 that I use as a controller. And this is the program, Commander C4, that you can use to program it without, that's a whole nother story. But in any case, if you notice here, I have, hold on a second. Here I have envelope attack, and this is MIDI message number in hex 49, right? And if I go to this next one, right here, same attack again. 49 is the same MIDI CC, or I'm sorry, hex 49. But this one's on channel 2, right? This one's on channel 1. This one is on channel 3. All right. And if you go through them, I have this is attack. We got decay, sustain, release. All right. And these go along with this: attack, decay, sustain, release. And what I'm able to do with selecting these, well, let me show you one other thing real quick. So I have this other program. This is how I'm getting the MIDI ports. All right. This is a little program that you can use called Loop MIDI. And you can use this to create virtual MIDI ports. So if you see here, I got Control C4. This is on channel number 1. This is channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. And that's how I'm getting these different ports in here. All right. See, controller 1. This is Control C4. Let me go to number 2, C4 2, C4 2. All right. So that's how I'm getting the MIDI ports. All right. So I'm going to hit run on this. Bring this over here. Sorry, so you can see what I'm doing here. Close that out. Bring my Commander software over here. And if you can see now, I am on channel 1 here with the attack, and I'm controlling my attack. Here's my decay. Here's my sustain. Here's my release. And if I go to the second row here, this is controlling the second one, but it's on MIDI channel 2. So not only now do you have 127 MIDI CCs that you can use, you have 16 MIDI channels. So it's basically 16 times 127, I guess it is, that different parameters that you can control. But now the key factor in this is the fact that in a Taurus program, they allow you to do, when learning, they allow you to do MIDI channels. So I hope that more companies will employ that, where they allow you to do MIDI channels with the MIDI notes. That's a really cool feature. So I don't know, hope you got something out of that. All right, take care.